Sea breezes. During the day, the land heats more quickly than the water, and the intensive heating of the air above produce a shallow thermal low. The air over the water remain colder than the air above the land. So this result a shallow thermal high and exist above the water. The overall effect of this pressure differences is a sea breeze, and this sea breeze that blow at the surface from the sea towards the land. Um, since the strongest gradient of the temperature and pressure occur near the land water boundary, the strongest winds typically occur right near the beach and the diminish inside the inland. So as the greatest contrast in temperature between land and water usually occur in the afternoon, the sea breezes are strongest at that time. So the same types of breeze that we look at and in the lake and develop along the shore of a lake is called lake breeze. On the other hand, at night, the land cools more quickly than the water. The air above the land become colder than the air above the water, and this produce a distribution of pressure such as the one you look at this picture. With higher surface pressure now over the land, the surface wind reverses itself and become a land breeze. So land breeze is occur by a surface breeze that flow from the land towards the water. The temperature contrast between the land and water are generally much smaller at night. So land breezes are usually weaker than the daytime counterpart. We call it sea breezes. So the sea breezes are stronger than the land breezes. In the region where the greater nighttime temperature contrast exists, we see stronger land breezes occur over the water of the coast. They are not usually noticed much in the shore, but frequently observed by the ship in the coastal water. So the land breeze are weaker than the sea breeze, and sea breeze happen during the daytime and land breeze happen during the night time. So sea breezes are best developed where large temperature differences exist between very warm land and less warm water. So such condition prevails year round in many tropical region, also in the mid latitude region. So sea breezes are um, in the spring and summer phenomena we usually find there. So many of you are familiar with um, the Miami and Orlando and Florida. So sea breezes in Florida helps produce that the state abundant summertime rainfall. On the Atlantic side of the state, the sea breeze blow in from the east. On the Gulf shore, it moves in from the west. The convergence of these two moist wind systems actually coupled or mixed with daytime convection, and through this convectional cloud produce cloudy condition and a lot of precipitation, showery weather over the land.